Hello, I'm going to do the Leo December reading for the 1st to the 15th. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. What do we got going on here? We have number 4, lead. We have number 9, darkest fears. We have number 8, helpless and hopeless. These are the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. All right, so we have a number 4, and this is the Emperor. All right. Then we have the 9 of Swords, darkest fears, and then we have the 8 of Swords, helpless and hopeless. I almost feel like you're overthinking a situation, that there's something that you're overthinking. All right, so let's get some tarot. Yeah. We have 4 of Cups, we have 3 of Swords, we have 7 of Cups, we have the Tower, we have the Holly King, number 9, and that is the Hermit, 6 of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. I feel like there's someone that you're trying to decide if you're like, are they worth my time? Is this someone that I really want to have in my life? Is this someone that I want to, is this someone that I feel deserves my attention, that I feel deserves my energy? I feel like if you do let this person into your life, I feel like it's someone that this relationship is going to have to be rebuilt. Now, there may be a situation where somebody is trying to reconnect, somebody's trying to come back in, and you're like, I don't know if I want to let you back in. I don't know if I want to do this, because there's been some things that have gone on in the past that have made me, not happy. And I feel like this is emotional for you. I feel like you're really torn between this situation. Like you're kind of standing right there and you're like, I don't really know which way to go. I'm not really sure what to do. Just like with this 3 of Swords here, she's standing here at the door with her bags and she's like, do I go in? Do I fix up this house? Do I fix this relationship? Do I work on this relationship? Or do I just pack my bags and walk away? And I feel like that's where you're at. I feel like you're just trying to make that decision on what is it that I do. And I feel like this is emotional for you. And I feel like you're trying to weigh out like both sides of the situation. You're like really trying to look at it. And the Tower here, I feel that it's either about you wanting to rebuild this relationship, but it's got to be a lot different. Or it's like you rebuilding yourself and you realizing, okay, there is, people that I'm going to keep close and people that I need to back away from, because I'm working on myself. I'm building for myself. Let's see. All right. So the Emperor is somebody who is I feel the Emperor is somebody who is very much in control. He's got his paper here and he's, it says lead. And it's like, he's very confident in what he wants to do, what he wants to accomplish, and he's very clear about that. And I feel like that's what you're struggling with. That's what you're trying to figure out. We have the 8 of Wands, and that came out reversed. And it's just like you're being stuck, because you are stuck right now, because you're in your head and you're trying to decide what you want to do about the situation. Is this person worth it? Because we have the Six of Pentacles here, and the lady here, she's handing some coins out to this person who's handing her some flowers back. But to this person over here, he's got some things he's hiding behind his back, but he still has his hands out. So it's like, well, you know, trying to decide, is it worth it or is it not? And then the Seven of Cups, you know, she's just kind of sitting there with her hand on her chin, and she's like, I don't know. And she's got her hand on her chin here, and she's like, I don't really want to let that person in. I'm just not. Strength card, the Leo card. Okay, there you are. And that's on top of the Nine of Swords, and you're definitely struggling. You're stressed, you're worried, you have anxiety, you're not sure what you want to do. I feel like you're worried that if you let this person back in, that they're going to be the same that they were before, and you're going to go through what you went through before. But part of you wants to let that person back in. I feel that once you make your decision, I feel that, you know, you're going to be confident about the decision that you make in this situation. You're trying to weigh out all the different sides. You're trying to weigh out, okay, the positive of this and the negative of that. And that's what you need to do in order to find your decision, is to weigh out the negatives and the positives of your final choice. The Star card on top of the Three of Swords, I just feel like it's, again, balancing, working things out. The Emperor, again, finding that clarity, weighing the good, the positive against the negative. I feel like that's a big thing in order to find the answer on what it is that you want to do. I feel like once you make your decision, that you are going to feel very positive about it, that it's something that, you know, you're going to feel really good about, and that you're going to be able to, because this is actually like the Tower. The sun is actually bursting through this tower. The sun is breaking down this tower. We have the Hermit. You definitely need to take that time to find those answers, and they're you know, that could possibly be you. As the Queen of Wands, is you taking, that's exactly what I was saying, is you taking that time to figure out what it is that you want to do and see who deserves it. Now, Five of Swords, that can be, you know, somebody's being deceptive. It could be that, you know, you are putting your sword up in the air and you're saying, okay, this is what I want, this is how it's going to go. Whether you decide to rebuild this relationship or move on from it. We have Three of Swords again, so you've definitely been hurt by this. I feel like you've been hurt multiple times by this person or this situation, however that may relate to you, whatever it is that you're struggling with, and you definitely take that into consideration because you don't want to go through that again. All right, and we have Nine of Swords. This is a very heavy situation, you know, because you've got Nine of Swords twice. But I do feel you're going to have that eye-opening moment. I do feel like your eyes are going to be open to the clarity of, you know, this person or situation. I do feel like that's going to fall into place, but you have to take your time on your decision on what it is that you want to do. And don't feel rushed by people. You do it when you're ready to do it, okay? Let's do this. How have I become me? What am I like? Okay. Are you true to yourself? Are you being true to yourself? You know, and by involving this person, you know, or this situation, letting this back in, you know, opening that door to whatever that is. Are you really being true to yourself? All right. Let's see. I'm feeling like let's do one of these. You're just at the crossroads right now. Take your time. Take your time to work through. How perfect is that? Taking your time. We have elephant and we have learn from the past. That's perfect. Learn from the past, and maybe that's what you didn't do before, is that if it's somebody who keeps coming back into your life, they say they're going to, be better or blah, 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 and then you let them back in and they're the same old way that they were before. And then you guys, you break up or whatever it is, and then the person contacts you again and they say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to do that again, blah, blah, blah. And then they do it again. And I feel like you kept letting them in because you weren't really looking at the past and how the situation kept repeating itself, how that person kept doing the same thing, how they weren't changing what it is that they were doing. And I feel like to really get your answer is to look in the past, learn from the past, and how you felt when they kept coming back in or having those broken promises, and what it is that really bothered you about the situation. And I feel like learning from the past will give you your answer for the future. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.